You've done so much in these 10 years. You've built $1 billion business.
You have 2 hit TV shows.
Branding is really just consistency, pushing it out there over and over. Personal branding is your reputation, making sure that your reputation is the same over and over and over. I think last year we closed on $721 million and we put in contract in total about $1.2 billion. You have to make that jump. You have to burn your boats. No plan B. Figure out what wall you're going to put your back up against. What is it? Is it rent? Is it bills? Is it your kids? Is it student loans? Is it car payments? Or is it just because you want to be successful and you want to be more successful than anybody else? You picture yourself 10 years from now, you go work for that person. That person's going to shake your hand and say, thank you so much. Thank you for working for me. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Ryan Serhant. You might recognize me from Bravo's $1 Million Listing New York or Sell It Like Serhant, or maybe you've read my book, Sell It Like Serhant, or maybe you're a member of our Sell It Like Serhant real estate sales course, or maybe you follow me on social media, where I have over 3.5 million followers and subscribers across all platforms, making me the most followed real estate brand in the world. Now, I've been a real estate broker in New York for the last 12 years. I've done over $4 billion in sales. I've led one of the largest bi-coastal sales teams, and everyone knows me as the real estate guy. And recently, I actually started my own real estate firm built on our own power to milk our social media following. Now, I've been pushing the boundaries of the real estate business since the day I got into the real estate business. I mean, when I got onto $1 Million Listing, I figured out how to sell real estate through TV. And then when I started my YouTube channel over 3 years ago and started vlogging and creating property tours, I figured out how to target those property tours to the right types of buyers so that I could actually sell real estate through YouTube. And then I realized that there was this whole untapped market in Facebook and Instagram where I could buy leads and use ads to be able to generate new leads for my brand and my business and my team, and go and find new clients for all of our listings, including for some of the biggest residential skyscrapers in all of New York City. One of the reasons that resale clients and our massive New York City developers hire my team and my company to sell their real estate is because of our sophisticated digital operation. I mean, the real estate marketing business isn't the door knocking, mailers, and just relying on your referral network game that it used to be for like the last 70 years. I mean, don't get me wrong, all that stuff is still important and you still have to do it, but the technology that we have in our phones and our computers affords us now the ability to create smart ads to target different types of buyers, to generate more leads for our business so that we can sell more real estate at volumes in which were never, ever, ever, ever possible. In this course, which we're shooting in New York City, we're gonna peel back the layers that go into our digital marketing operations so you can see how we use Facebook Ads Manager to run the most sophisticated and targeted Instagram and Facebook ads to build our real estate business. And that's what this entire course is all about. Throughout the course, I'm going to show you how to create 2 specific types of ads. The first is lead generation ads, and the second is listing ads. Remember those 2, lead gen and listing ads, because we're going to come back to it over and over, so burn it into your mind and write it down. Lead generation ads allow us to do exactly what it sounds like, generate more leads in general for our business and for our brand. Listing ads are exactly what they sound like too. They're ads specifically targeted for your listing so that you can get more eyeballs on your listings. Now, this course is broken down into 3 parts, okay? Part 1 is Facebook and Instagram advertising fundamentals and going into it in detail. And part 2 is big picture strategy and what goes into making those ads and what you have to do beforehand so that those ads that you're going to make and spend money on generate the best results. Part 3 is a how-to blueprint for creating and running the best lead gen and listing ads, and using my head of digital marketing, Raphael, and a top agent on my team. And we're gonna go in depth, into detail, for how that agent is going to create lead gen ads and run them for her business, and how we're gonna create a listing ad for a $30 million listing that she has. Raphael is going to walk you through Facebook Ads Manager, where he's going to show you exactly how to go from ad setup to running those ads in under an hour. I've designed this entire course and all the parts for you to watch in order, just in case this is your first time ever running social ads for your business and for your listings. That way we don't miss a beat and you get all the details. And then you can go back and you can watch the more technical chapters and take more notes. Or once you've really started on the ads, if you forget one piece or one thing, this is always going to be here for you. So you can come back and back and back and back, because I want this to be the be-all, end-all blueprint for how you sell real estate through social media, and specifically using the best, most targeted social ads. With the blueprint that I'm gonna give you in this course, you're gonna be running Facebook and Instagram ads the same exact way that I do in my own company here in New York City. And you're gonna be generating exponentially more leads for your brand and for your business. And you're gonna get more eyeballs on your listings than anyone else in your market, because you're gonna do the same thing that we do. Now remember, we are a global brand. We sell our listings all over the world. So the way that we run ads against our listings and against our brand is the same way that you're gonna run ads for your own listings and for your own brand, because social media is global. Our market is global, and the way we do things is the exact way you're gonna do things. So don't be scared by the fact that we're in New York City and that's a different market, and that the listings we're talking about are so much more expensive than what you might be working on. Everything is relative, and what I'm teaching you works identically for you the same way it does for me. And remember, you and I, we are real estate agents. We are not digital marketing consultants. You and I didn't go to school for all this stuff that we're gonna be talking about. I mean, honestly, we could put a year-long course together in some massive university about how to run the most complicated digital ads and strategies, and we don't need that. This course is all about what you need today. Now, before we get started, I want to tell you something that I learned early on about how to build a great, successful business. And that's, you gotta spend money to make money. And the best metaphor that I can give you for what we're about to go through in this course is fishing. We are fishermen and fisherwomen. We are fisher people. And we are out at sea fishing for our next fish. Without everything that we're about to talk about, we're out there with our fishing pole and we're hoping that there's gonna be a fish down there that's gonna bite onto our line. And we might get a fish or we might not, but that's okay, because that's how we do things, and we put our line in the water and that's it. The best fishermen know that different types of fish are attracted to different types of bait. So they buy the right bait for the right types of fish that they're trying to catch. We use the same bait, which is our ads, to go after the right type of client pool that we're looking for. So using Instagram and Facebook ads are our bait, and the right type of bait is our brand, which we're going to get to. And that brand is then targeted to the right audience pool. Now, this isn't a brands course, but brand is important to your ability to run the best ads to get the best leads. So in the next chapter, we're gonna do a high-level overview of the Serhant brand strategy system, and then we're gonna go into how to create and place the best ads.